What is going on, my Hale Raisers? Welcome back to this week's episode of Hale Praise Dale podcast. I'm JT Dallas.
I'm Voodoo.
Yep. And we've got a rather different show due to the three-peat. We will talk to later. And spoiler alert, there, Voodoo. The voices in my head say they are very happy that they beat you this week. So
I'm second overall.
You beat everybody this week. He's actually in first place at the moment.
I'm in second. I'm not in first.
No,
said
you
she's
were
in
in
second?
first.
Uh-uh. It shows me in second on my phone.
Overall doesn't update right after the race. Takes a couple days for the overall to update.
I'm beating them. Yeah.
we're not doing a giveaway this time, so all you get is
At
bragging
least when
rights.
I looked earlier.
That's fair. But anywho, you ready to? You got any small talk this week?
I do not, but chat isn't working at the moment. Let me look into that real quick.
Just a normal one.
YouTube isn't even connected on
Just a
here.
normal one.
That's cool. Platforms, YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, 20 should be fine. Speaking of which, I could announce this. So I'm sorry, I did not hear you. I was listening to the voices in my head.
I'm getting the chat at the bottom to work again.
Well, he's working on that. So I
go.
do have a update on the giveaways that we have for Dega. Oh my lord, I can't talk. So
Words.
I'm
hard.
I have these keychains right here. They're just little 3D printed NASCAR keychains. And I'm getting 20 of those made. Maybe more.
20.
So, yep. 20 of these things made. And they're really nice. Like, don't worry, I'll bring you one. But, yeah. So I'm getting these. You just stick a little key ring on there, and it's just a keychain. It's nothing special, but yeah, we're getting them made.
Speaking of giveaway stuff, I know we were talking about having some shirts made specifically for giving away while we're there.
Yep.
I emailed the company that we do all of our merch through. And it said if it's not a published design, we cannot order the samples of it. Which means samples would be at cost instead of like the extra markup. So if we were wanting to do it, we would have to publish the design and then order them. That'd be kind of sketchy. But now maybe, I don't know. I don't know how we would handle that. That's something we got to talk about offline, though. We don't want to give away stuff.
Yep. Do you want me to get those too? We'd have to order them. Okay, so the voices in my head are giving me the green light. I can go ahead and say that we might have some stickers to give away. I won't tell you what's on them, but
I don't know what's going to be on them. It's stick on them.
It's going to be art noise in parentheses.
Oh.
But anyway. We also, for the main giveaway for that day, we will be giving a signed William Byron car away, which you will have to tell us the secret phrase, which was, can't pit now, we're having ice cream.
I should have kept my ice cream for that. Dang it. Made it right before the show.
What? Yeah, right now.
No, it would be even more hilarious.
Literally about to talk about that.
It would be more hilarious if we were eating ice cream when they came up to us.
Right. Us at Dega. If you'd watched the show, you know what we were talking about.
Right. No support from the wife. Jeez.
I'm sure. What is it?
Mine doesn't
Andy's will
support
be
either.
there. They're usually there at the races. Maybe. So I do have a little small talk, unless you have some. Just not a whole
Go
lot.
ahead. Go ahead.
So my wife is really cool. And
I'm amazing.
okay,
Debatable.
she's amazing. Yes, he just mouthing. My wife is amazing, and she's seen the post on a Chris Bell fan page that I'm part of. Oh, I'm sorry, it was on Texas Motor Speedway page. I thought it was on the fan. But Christopher Bell's coming to Tulsa, which is about 45 minutes from us, and we RSVP'd to go to where he is at, which it's like a Chuck E. Cheese / bowling alley thing that is here in Tulsa. It's called Andy B's. There's also talks of Hocevar being there, and it's kind of like a meet and greet.
Interesting.
So fingers crossed, I get some signatures. Get to meet Hocevar. That'd be cool. I haven't met him yet.
Might have to steal that Hocevar signature off of you.
Well,
you know, man, I'd really trade a helmet for it.
I'm sure you would. I'll let you know when I get a helmet that's worth trading for it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, but no, it's gonna be a good time. Because they're gonna have free go-kart rides, stuff like that. It's a meet and greet with Chris Bell. Yeah, rub your helmet. It's okay. I still blame my wife for it, by the way. But anyway. Sorry.
It's hilarious that we got back to the room and she was like, "Yeah, you could have got it."
Yeah, I know, dude. I was so ticked. I was so mad. I'm still salty about it because that's like
I just can't believe
one of the best helmet. You can ask Voodoo. You sounded like you were pissed that I was even asking about it. That's fair.
Maybe she's just pulling the card that, oh, you could have had it if you would have asked.
Yeah,
because
right.
I got it, just to make you feel bad.
Probably.
Now you get to see it every Monday.
Right, I get. Oh yeah, makes me feel so good about it. That's all right. I've got a signed. I got a signed hat, so I'll take that. But anyway, so we'll get to go play some games with the kids, meet a couple drivers, hopefully get some signatures. It's gonna be a good time.
When we do go to Talladega, we gotta go visit the Meade Motorsports tent again. See if he's got another helmet that I can buy 100%. Before you get it.
100%.
Anywho's.
Anywho's, that was my small talk. I got to go to a meet and greet to Chris Bell, possibly Hocevar. I think that'd be pretty sick.
I do got a new microphone coming and a new headset. So.
I have a new headset coming because mine's finally giving out after 2 years.
The microphone I got coming is a Mayano microphone. Technically could be XLR, but it's also got a USB connection. So if I wanted to go XLR in the future, it would work. But the headset I got coming is supposed to be able to pair directly to my Xbox without a dongle. But
so
also
kind of like one I've got.
But also connect to a Bluetooth device. I'm thinking I can have one headset for my computer and my Xbox.
Yeah, mine do the same thing. I have the Turtle Beach Stealth 600s, which I've had them for 2 years, and they're finally starting to just give out on me. So I'm ordering the next generation because they're on sale right now.
Mine's just a regular Microsoft Xbox headset.
Gotcha.
Like the official Microsoft one.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, mine. The Stealth 600s are on sale right now for like $75 versus like the 110 I think they usually are. So I think Friday I'm gonna pick up a pair and all that good stuff. So we'll see.
Yep. Looking forward to it. It's the mic and stuff is supposed to be here tomorrow. So
Heck yeah. I
it's
just
got
bought a
software
little
that can
cheap.
fine tune the mic. So it'll be nice.
I just bought a little cheap condenser mic because my stand for my other one busted, which it seems to be working decently so far. So
yeah, the mic I got was only like $100, so it's not an expensive one.
I was looking at the Blue Yeti mics because I've heard there's a lot of good things I've heard about them. That and I seen where like the DJI mics were they're kind of going on sale because of the DJI band or ban, not band, which unfortunate. But speaking of small talk or cameras and all that kind of equipment, this is just I was telling you beforehand, but I'm pretty excited. So I told you guys last week that I'm a co-owner of a photography business. Well, I got this cool new gimbal, which if you guys don't know, it's basically like something that you put your camera on and it stabilizes it where it's not all shaky and stuff, so you can video and it's super smooth. That I'm going to be bringing to Dega with us, so hopefully we can get a couple of interviews with fans and just have a good time. So definitely looking forward to it.
Talladaga's gonna be fun this time around.
Yeah,
I've been to Dega probably like 5 times now, but I have never been to the infield. So
yeah, and I mean with Haley getting that discount on it.
Oh yeah. Her discount on those, my discount on the tickets, definitely
Dude.
definitely made it nice.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it because I've never been to Dega during the race. I only got to tour Dega the weekend after Darlington in 23 or 4. It was 23 because in 24 is when we went to Kansas, or not Kansas, Nashville. Oh,
Yeah. One of those treks.
I've been to a few tracks.
That's one thing I want to do when I'm finally financially stable and retired and my wife's the only one working. I want to eventually go travel around, hit all the tracks on the circuit. That'd be great.
I think it'd definitely be pretty cool. Just follow the
nice RV and just ride behind them. Pretty
that would be sick. That would be sick.
Anywho's, any other small
talk? Hear that intro?
Let's do it to it.
Alrighty then. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and get us to 173. Our goal is to 250 by next month. I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. I'm wondering if we should lower it or just keep it, and then just
we might be able to bump it down to 200.
That's kind of what I was thinking. If we can make it to 200 by Dega of next month, yeah, I think we'd be all right. But anyway.
That'd be like record growth right there.
Yeah.
Still.
But we definitely would appreciate it. I mean, we're at 172. We'd love to have 200 by next month. Because if not, we've talked about it. We're probably going to end up ending the podcast. We've been doing this, I think, is our 3rd season we've done this together.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So.
Yeah. A whole lot of effort goes into all the graphics and stuff, and like we used to have a couple of guys that would pop in here and hang around and talk the whole time, but those guys haven't even been around. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're just getting tied up with something or they got bored of us or what.
No idea. But
Meet Eva.
Anywho, you ready to switch on over to our post-race breakdown? All right, let's start with some legit NASCAR League racing results. I'll let you take it over from here.
All right. We went to the old Dega. We were just talking about Dega. We raced at Dega. And I had a horrendous night because I got spun and then lost the draft. And yeah, wasn't fun. But 15 drivers showed up. It was actually, other than a couple of spin outs and stuff, I think we only had 1 or 2 manual cautions the whole time. Not bad at all. Nobody dominated the race either, and it's Talladega, so it's kind of hard to. But see, the pole, stage 1, stage 2, fastest lap, and the race winner are all different. All different.
So it wasn't a Tyler Reddick show, was it?
No, it was not. Where did Reddick's car finish? Oh, he wasn't even there. Look at that. Didn't even show up. But I won 3. I don't need to run another one. But as you can see there, that's the results. I finished way back in 14th. Like I mentioned, I had lost the draft, and there was really no hope to making up any ground when you have nobody to draft with. So, is what it is. But this is the first race of the round of 8. Here's our new point standings after Talladega. Next race up will be Gateway. Be the last race to find out who your championship 4 are. I am just outside of that top 8 up there in 9th. Really sucks. I missed that Sonoma race going to stinking Mardi Gras, and that screwed my chances of continuing on. But hey, it is what it is. And then last but not least, the playoff picture going into Gateway. That's how your points are looking. That bubble. Only a 3-point swing. You'd be in or out. Pretty close. Pretty stinking close. And this is a league that we're doing on Xbox, as you can see down at the bottom, on NASCAR 25. If you're interested, you can scan that QR code down at the bottom, or shoot a message to me, and we'll get you invited in there and get you ready for next season, because it starts in April. And a whole lot of new stuff coming for that. I think I still got it there. Let's see. Is it on this one, or is it on a different? It might be on a different scene. Hold on. There it is. Bam. Horror series coming at you next season, starting in April. Couple stay on Sundays just as normal. Xfinity will be on Tuesday nights. And then trucks and ARCA will be on Wednesdays, with ARCA following the truck race. And ARCA actually be 100% races. So, fantastic. Working on some race logo graphics right now. Talked to Dale about that earlier.
Yes, sir.
Work in progress. Yeah. That's what we got going on there. Ready to jump over to some And did any
Yeah,
race
sorry.
results?
I'm sending you some information because I found a decent source finally.
Uh-oh.
I meant to send it to you beforehand, but special needs and did not.
Good job.
Yeah, I know.
So while he's sending whatever information that is, let's jump to ARCA.
Okay, I think I'm in now. I just DM'd you on what you call it on Discord. So the oil workers 150. Mason Massey ended up with the win. And of course, it was at Kern Raceway. Eric, oh no, Nascimento Jr. finished second in that 4 car. The 17 of Taylor Matthew finished third. The 50 of Trevor Huddleston finished fourth. And your top 5 position went to Senna Higurani in the 13 machine.
Look at that. A old familiar name getting a top 10. 16.
Well, she couldn't do it in Cup.
Well,
she couldn't do it in Cup, so she had to go back all the way back to ARCA to...
And not only not the main ARCA, she's ARCA West. the bottom of the ARCA. But hey, maybe she'll keep running off top 10s up here and then get moved up to full ARCA. Maybe work her way back
lucky.
up. See.
If she's lucky, we'll see.
The 88 of Joey Ist coming in 7th. Old Jade, pole winner. Abadesian in the 70 coming in 8th. Gavin Ray in the 7 coming in 9th. And the 10th placed car would be the 71 of Cole Denton.
Yes,
I think this is the 3rd race of main ARCA and only the 2nd of West.
ARCA West. I believe so.
That's why the number isn't up there. It just says race of. Because it's technically 2 different races, 2 different series racing at the same time.
Which is very confusing.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to talk about the Only Bulls green flag 150? At St. Petersburg. Let's see here. The purse was $789,700. There was none that failed to qualify. There was 2 that went to the rear. One, the 13 of Cole Butcher went to the back because he switched to a backup truck. And Minnie Tyrell in that 14 Dodge went to the rear for a transmission change. Lane Riggs in that 34 took the fastest lap on lap 45, running a 78.149.
Yeah. And then your pole winner, Mr. Connor Mozak, the 7 machine. Stage 1 went to Ben Rhodes in the 99, and Lane Riggs, your fastest lap winner, took stage 2. And the race win. So he tried to make it all about him, but Ben and Connor had different things to say about that.
Very true.
Ty Majeski in the 99 coming in 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I got both of them as the 99? I think Ben Rhodes is in the 98. Dang it. I'd put 2 99 trucks on the same thing. Anywho's, Chandler Smith in the 38, only Bulls car, or truck rather, coming in 4th, and Caden Honeycutt in the Safe Flight 11, rounding out your top 5.
No, it says Ben Rhodes currently drives the 99.
It's Ty Majeski's in the 98 then.
That sounds right. In the 88 Ford.
88. Okay. Well, I was way off. Ignore the graphic. Just that one little speck of the graphic. I'm human.
Oh, it's funny. Layden Lewis in the 45 finished 6th. Andres Perez de Lara in the 44 finished 7th. Daniel Hemrick in the 19 finished 8th. The only Dodge in the top 10, Colin Braun, finished 9th in that 25 machine. And the Spire 77 of James Hinchcliffe finished in the 10th position.
Old Hinch getting himself a top 10.
Yes, sir. That about does it for our trucks.
Yeah. I'll get to switch over to the Focus Health 250 at Circuit of the Americas. With your purse at a cool, crisp $1,652,590 that they can go ahead and deposit into my account right now, and I would gladly appreciate it. Oh wait, you can't see me. I was over here dancing. You can't see me at the moment. Failed to qualify. You got 2 trucks: the 5 of Tyler Gonzalez and the 92 of Josh Williams. Unfortunate for him. I guess karma comes to bite you in the butt when you just park your car on the start-finish line. You don't get to qualify to a race later on down the line.
That's crazy to think that was 2 years ago.
Right. 2 cars to the rear for engine changes. You got the 35 of Austin J. Hill and the 99 of Parker Retzlaff. And then your fastest lap went to the 9 of Shane Van Gisbergen. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Bobby Hill took stage 1 in that 22 car. I know his name is Austin, but it fits too well. I will from now on call him Bobby. Sam Mayer in that 41 finished, took stage 2. And then, of course, like he said, SVG took the fastest lap. But not only did he take the fastest lap, he took the first position and won the race, followed by Bobby Hill in that 21. Sammy Smith in that iconic DEI 8 finished 3rd. Jesse Love in that number 2 machine finished 4th. And Corey Day in the 17 finished 5th.
HendrickCars.com. The 19 of Brett Coos coming in 6th. In 7th place to be the 18 of William Sawlick. Justin Allgaier in that 7 machine coming in 8th. Ross Chastain, Mr. Metal Man, coming in 9th in that 32 car. And then Brennan Poole in the 44 running out your top 10.
Yes, sir. Let's see here.
He gets easily distracted if you can't tell.
I do. I apologize. I was trying to see if that 32 of Ross Chastain was the car that I was thinking it was, and it was. All right, so you thought the O'Reilly's purse was big. Let's jump to Cup real quick, and I will tell you it is quite a large amount of money with $11,233,037. You could take the last 6 digits and just throw that in my bank account, and I would be a very, very happy man. No one failed to qualify. Unfortunately, Eric Jones got sent to the rear for unapproved adjustments. And Ross Chastain come out with that number 1 patriotic scheme as the fastest lap. On lap 82, he ran a 99.680.
Anyways, where did you leave off at? Sorry, got distracted myself.
I just did the fastest lap.
All right. Well,
I haven't covered the top 5 or anything.
RHPD Motorsports, Vucru Motorsports driver Tyler Reddick grabbing the pole. Ross Chastain taking stage 1. Ty Gibbs showing up and taking stage 2 there. Although it's kind of questionable because stage 1 and stage 2, a lot of people that were running up at the front pitted with like 3 or 2 laps to go.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Tyler Reddick makes history. 3 in a row, baby. Great choice keeping him on my team. Shane Van Gisbergen in the 97 coming in second was not able to hunt down Tyler Reddick there. Christopher Bell was not either. I guess having that cement on his car slowed him down a little bit. Coming in third place. Ty Gibbs in the 54 coming in fourth. And then the Cat's Coffee 71 machine of Michael McDowell running out your top 5.
Can I just say, if Chris Bell kept his momentum that he had when he was fighting for 5th and 4th, I think he would have caught SVG and Tyler Reddick. But it seemed like he lost steam there at the end and just could not make any more time.
It doesn't seem like anybody had the long run speed like Tyler did.
Yeah, I seen a meme this morning, which I know we're supposed to be continuing on, but I seen a meme this morning where someone had photoshopped like a really like crazy engine. Like it was a 2JZ engine with like double turbos and stuff like that. They had photoshopped in when they were doing the pre-race inspection, just because he was so much faster than most of the people there. I really do think though, if Ross could have kept it up, it would have been insane. But anywho, continuing on with our top 10.
And continuing on with our top 10, we just finished out our top 10.
What? We didn't finish out. We just talked about our top 5.
Oh, I'll put it back up there.
So I was talking about like Chris Bell, and then yeah. Sorry.
Not bad.
Oh, Soggy Cardboard as a personality himself. Kyle Larson finished 6th. Chase Elliott, his teammate right behind him, not much more personality, finished 7th. Ryan Blaney finished 8th in that 12 machine. The Dinger himself finished 9th in that 16. And Denny Hamlin got himself a top 10.
That's his first top 10 at COTA.
That is true. I hope Chris Bell's finally back to where he was last season, because he was Mr. Consistent in the top 10 last season.
So as long as he's consistently behind Tyler Reddick, it's fine.
No, I think the next win's his. He's semi decent at Phoenix.
Tyler's definitely not good at Phoenix. So
yeah, I think Christopher Bell's. He's got a little bit better chance unless he gets wrecked out.
Or he has some brakes that overheat.
Yeah, or his brakes fail, after he told the pit crew, hey, I need to change these brakes. But
yep.
Hopefully in Phoenix he gets his win. And I understand the win you're in is gone, so that's not why I want him to win. I just want him to win because he's my driver. Since the GOAT's retiring. Help. Yeah, and the points would definitely help.
You get what, 55 points for a win now and 35 for second. So
yep,
that's a big win.
That's a big bump.
First,
yeah. Which I mean, this last race helped him out a lot because he was setting 33rd in points. Let's see where he is right now.
Well, if you wait until you get the RSP Mars spot, you wouldn't know.
Oh, hey, well, let's go ahead and jump on over there then.
Well, we got other things to cover first, homie.
No, we don't. We got the winless streak we could cover, I suppose.
Swing. Guess who's still at the top? Old Tyler Reddick still got a 0 up there, baby.
Yeah.
Ty Dillon's at 285 now.
That's insane, dude. At least he's had a win, though. Like I still put him a little bit better than Corey LaJoie because he's had wins in different series.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just.
Right, next up, fantasy update.
Yes, sir. Hey, the voices in my head has moved up a whole 2 positions. Because she picked a lot better than I did this season.
I think she got almost like max points this week. Insane.
I think so.
Like 270 points or some crap.
It was ridiculous. I had some decent picks. Like Reddick was on mine, but wasn't, anything
There's
good.
still a long way to go, though.
Yeah.
I might drop those
shoot,
bottom 3 off of there since they're still sitting at 0 and just show 5.
Yeah.
I'll have them zeros down there. Not right now, though.
What the
In
heck?
the future. You all right over there?
I don't know. I won't be right back. It sounds like somebody's like in my backyard.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So,
I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my camera and go check my backyard.
All right. While we're waiting for him to come back, I'm actually going to go ahead and I can't change it here. Anyways, jumping over to our rookie watch. Our singular rookie now has 3 starts and nothing else to show for it. He was running pretty good at Coda, but then he got spun out on that last restart. But did work his way back up after that. Started in 25th place and finished in 14th. So almost had himself a top 10, but not quite. Still got a little ways to go there. But in the meantime, in between time, we can go ahead and jump to RSPD Motorsports. And I will start since he's trying to figure out what the heck's going on over there. So, the Crew Motorsports is on the board. Got 2 drivers, 37 of Chase Briscoe. Got himself 1 top 5, 1 top 10, but that wasn't this past week. That was the week before. He started this race in 3rd and finished all the way in dead last because of a issue with the axle. I only had 1 tire spinning, so he had to go ahead and park it. Well, 1 rear tire spinning, so he had to park it. Currently 27th in points because he only gained 1 point from this race, so he dropped down quite a bit. But the big boy Tyler Reddick in that 73 Jack Link's car has 3 starts with 2 poles, so missed the pole on 1 race, which was the Daytona 500. Doesn't have any stage wins yet, but I mean he could have this past weekend, but he pitted just before the stage end. But the rest of that graphic looks pretty. 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s, 3 race wins. Started first, finished first. Currently first in points with 186 glorious points. I think he's like 70 points above the person in 2nd place, which is insane. Insane in the membrane. I know we usually do let him cover his own team, but I'm not sure how long it's going to be before he gets back. So, go ahead and flip over to his Oki Motorsports. He's got the 55 of Ryan Blaney, who's got 2 top 10s on his 3 starts, which he did snag himself another top 10. Started the race in 4th and finished in 8th. Is currently 4th in the standings with even 100 points. And then his driver he wants to win races, Christopher Bell in that 65 machine. 3 starts, has 1 top 5, 1 top 10, which he did get this past weekend. So a pretty good showing for his team. Started 8th, finished in 3rd. Currently up to 24th in points with 59 points. So not too shabby there. Now we get to jump over to our trackside trends. Talk about some new updates around the NASCAR world. First things first. Legal news. The new lawsuit in play now that the 2311 Front Row Motorsports and NASCAR one is done for. Joe Gibbs Racing decided they were going to start one up with a former employee of Chris Gabehart. JGR has filed a motion for a temporary restraining order and a preliminary injunction. They're asking Chris Gabehart to cease and desist from working for Spire Motorsports in any role similar to what he did at JGR. And they're asking for this restriction period to be 18 months following February 9th. So we're only about a month into that. But basically, they're wanting them to not have anything to do for this this season, really.
We're all good.
Everything good over there?
Yeah. So I live next to my in-laws, and one of their nephews borrowed a trailer a couple weeks ago. He just was bringing it back. I didn't know anything about it, so
be careful
as
around
soon as I
these parts doing that stuff.
Huh?
You gotta be careful around these parts doing that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Showing up
That's what Haley called him. He's like, "Hey, next time you might just want to shoot me a text because we live close enough that my dogs were going absolute nuts, and I could hear like movement outside of my house." But
yeah.
Anyway, no, we're good. Where we is?
We're on the judge's ruling. I'll go ahead and finish this one off because it's still part of the Chris Gabehart stuff.
Go for it.
Judge Susan C. Rodriguez has issued a very limited restraining order, which prevents Gabehart from performing any duties at Spire that overlap his former competition director role at JGR, but does not prevent him from continuing work at Spire. So just whatever he did for JGR, he cannot do at Spire until this lawsuit is done with.
That makes sense.
Yeah. From Gabehart and Spire's standpoint, there's not really a change from what they're doing now because they're saying what he does now is not the same thing he did at JGR. But the judge did state that all other duties are fair game. The court date is set for March 16th, and yeah, we'll see how that plays out. There's a $100,000 bond placed against JGR, just basically a placeholder bond kind of deal. So, see how that plays out here in probably by the end of the month, or at least know what direction it's moving by the end of the month.
Heck yeah, dude. Moving on to NASCAR media update. NASCAR is moving its full speed docu-series from Netflix to Amazon Prime. Huh? Oh, it is. The 2026 version focuses on the Daytona 500. So it will premiere March 5th.
3 days. 3 days for Tyler Reddick's 3 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Dalley's favorite driver, Mr. Corey LaJoy, gonna be jumping into a truck Ram, the number 25 for Colleague in the Truck Series race at Darlington. So see him back on track.
At least we'll get to add one more tick. Fox Sports
only
annual
Cup starts,
drivers only broadcast will be at Darlington. So far, we have Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano in the booth for the Truck Series. And on pit road, we've got Austin Cindric and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
And here comes the fun stuff. We got the All-Star format. A little bit different than what we're used to. We'll go ahead and throw a graphic up and talk about it. But first things first, Cup practice will start on that Friday, May 15th. And the Truck Series race will be right after that. They don't have official, well, they do have times down there. But it's okay. We're not worried about times right now. It's a little far out to be worried about times.
Right.
Now on Saturday, the qualifying takes place, and the qualifying's a little bit unique because the Pit Crew Challenge, sponsored by Mechanics Wear Gear, is part of that qualifying run. So what will happen is the drivers will exit pit road, come around to the start finish line and take the green flag there. They'll run one full lap all the way around at full speed, hit that start finish line again, and then next time they come around, they'll actually pull down pit road, take a 4-tire stop with no fuel, then jet back out and run around to the start finish line again. And then from the drop of the green flag to when they hit that start finish line after the pit stop is their total qualifying time. And then your shortest time for that will be your pole sitter and so on and so forth. But the pit crew challenge, whoever has that fastest stop during qualifying for the pits will win that pit crew challenge. So, and the fastest order of that pit stop would actually determine pit selections too. Then you got the O'Reilly race that takes place after that. But sounds like you got a question or something.
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. Like, I kind of like the way they did it this time, but at the same time, I don't know.
It's a little different than what we're used to, that's for sure.
It is, yeah. So
Sunday's a little different too.
Yeah.
The big show.
Yeah. So Sunday, segment 1 will be 75 laps. Of course, the starting lineup set by qualifying. Segment 2 will be another 75 laps, and it'll be the top 26 from segment 1 inverted. So that's kind of weird. And then segment 3, which is a full 200 laps, will be all 26 drivers, and its starting lineup will be set by the lowest combined finishing positions of 1 and 2. So, like, if you just sucked that day, I'm assuming you will get to start first in the last set.
Well, so lowest combined, what it means is like if you get like second in the first segment and then like fourth in the second, your average would be a third place finish.
So they're gonna do by averages.
Yeah, they're gonna average the two together. Let's see.
I got you. So the
but
field
it's going to be full fields for segment 1 and 2. So you'll have the full 36 cars or however many for both of those.
I got you. Just the top 26 will be inverted on the second one. Gotcha.
Yeah. And everybody else will be wherever they finished at.
Gotcha. So the All-Star Race field consists of 2025 and 2026 Cup race winners, which there's only been one 2026 Cup race winner. Past Cup champions running full-time, past All-Star winners running full-time, and then a fan vote winner. And the remaining spots will be filled by combined segment 1 and 2 results. So you can race your way into the last. It's kind of like heat races. I'm taking it. It's different.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got you. Why don't they just call them heats? I feel like it'd be easier.
Because then it'd be the same as the Clash, and they don't want it the same as the Clash.
But it's the same. They just slapped a new name on it.
Anywho, ready to jump over to the fun part?
Let's do our tour. All right, so this time on Race Day Horizon, we get to go to Phoenix. Yes, sir. All right, so starting on Thursday, March 5th, we have the ARCA practice qualifying, which will not be televised. Oh, my Lord, I can't talk. Starting at 3:30. At 6 p.m., the ARCA race will be on FS1. The General Tire 150 will be 150 laps. 40 entries. So that's on FS1.
Yes, sir. And then Friday, that March 6th, is mostly an IndyCar day. But they're racing at Phoenix too. So we're gonna cover it for you. Starting at 10 a.m., you got your IndyCar first practice on FS2. Then a few hours later at 2 p.m., you got your IndyCar qualifying also on FS2. And then a little bit after that, you got your second IndyCar practice at 4:30 in the evening on FS2 as well. And then finally, some NASCAR stuff going on at 7 o'clock in the evening. Your O'Reilly practice and qualifying will be on the CW app.
Yes, sir. And moving on to Saturday, starting at noon, Cup practice and qualifying will be on Prime, followed by the Indy car race on Fox at 3 p.m. The Good Ranchers 250 will be 250 laps. So if you like watching IndyCar, be sure to tune in for that one. At 7:30, the O'Reilly race will be on the CW. The GovX 200. It will be first and second stage be 45 laps, followed by third stage of 110 laps for a grand total of 200 laps. There will be 40 entries, including the 5 of Chandler Smith, 30 of Austin J. Hill, 32 of Raja Karuth, Blake Lothian in the 35, Nathan Bird on the 42, Daniel Dye of the 52, Joey Gase in the 55, Dawson Cram in the 74, William Byron in the 88, and Mason Maggio in the 91.
Can you guess which one I have definitely not qualifying
going
for the
home?
race?
Dawson Cram.
Yes. That's bad to say. We read his name off a lot last season, so.
Yeah, we sure did.
And not for the right reasons.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Hang on, baby Jesus, this gonna get bumpy.
All right. I don't know why I do that, but yeah, gotta make it interesting. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, your NASCAR race day starts on FS1. 30 minutes later, you got your Cup race still on FS1. Straight Talk Wireless. Usually it is, but FS1's a punk. Straight Talk Wireless 500. Stage 1 is only 60 laps. Stage 2 is 125 laps. And Stage 3 is 127 laps. For a grand total of 312 laps. And you got only 37 entries, with the one extra car being the 33 of Austin Hill again.
Bobby Hill.
Well, it wasn't Austin Hill at Coda. It was Jesse Love. So technically a different driver, same car.
True. We do have some sponsors. I don't know if we have any graphics or anything, but
we do not have the graphics for them, no.
That's what I was thinking. So Noah Gregson's running the Straight Talk Wireless car. And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is running Pylon Aviation. And Alex Bowman is running his Ally Best Friends scheme. This would be the part where yeah, I'm curious. I always order that one. I have last year's, the year before, and 23. So I'm pretty sure I have all the Ally Best Friends. This is also where we are going to talk about odds. This is where I sent you that information.
Yes.
Which I can pull that up real quick. I know Denny is the favored driver for Phoenix. I believe he's at a plus 500 right now, if I'm right. So he like I said, he's favored, and of course this is all before qualifying and all that good stuff. So take this all with a grain of salt. It could be something completely different by the time we get to the actual race. But yeah, Denny is at.
I'm typing it into the notes right now if you want to.
Say what?
Look there. I'm typing it into the notes at the moment if you want to look there.
Gotcha. Yeah, Denny Hamlin's at plus 500. I'll just cover the top 5. Ryan Blaney is plus 450. Kyle Larson's at plus 600, as well as Christopher Bell and Willie B. They're all at plus 600. Joey Logano is behind that, but it's a bigger gap. It's at 1100. And then Tyler Reddick, our three-peat winner, he is setting currently at plus 1200, which is, it's not crazy, but it's down the line a little bit. So right now, one of your highest bids is split between 4 drivers. That's a plus 5,000, and that's between Ty Dillon, Riley Earps, Cole Custer, and John Hunter Nemechek. So those are your if they win and you bet on them, you're probably going to get a lot of money. But as of right now, the safest bet obviously is Denny Hamlin. Like I said, at plus 500, which if I remember right, if you bet $10, you'll get like $50 or something like that.
And
I'd have to really look into
for next episode. I'm gonna try and have this top 5 graphic for us.
The problem is
semi late for this one. So.
Well, they literally just updated it. I've been watching it kind of all day because I was going to try to send it to you.
Well, I'll make the graphics the same way I do the other one, so we just have to update the spreadsheet.
Gotcha.
It'll update automatically.
But yeah, and that's from BetUS Sportsbook. So that's not, because I don't think DraftKings updates theirs hardly anymore. So just throwing that out there. If you're wondering where I'm getting these numbers, that's from BetUS Sportsbook.
Gotcha. Just a little something we're trying to add to the show. Maybe drawing a couple more people.
Yeah, I know definitely my money for Phoenix is probably. Let's take a look here. No, get out of here. I want to say it's usually either a Toyota or a Ford. Toyota or a Ford. Yeah, Fords look like they're kind of getting it. Ryan Blaney won the championship at Phoenix in 25. Brad Keselowski was kind of reading it over. Yeah, so. Yeah, it's usually about the Fords that are kind of dominant at Phoenix. So my money's honestly on Ryan Blaney. I mean, he was going to be one of the ones that I picked anyway, just because, I mean, he's obviously won at this track and
looked pretty good at Coda too for a little bit. Yeah.
So, I mean, Blaney's the one that I'd put my money on. I don't really want to bet on Denny because he's kind of been not the best these last few races. I mean, I'm not saying he's been trashed, but there's some improvement there that definitely could be worked on. But yeah, as far as for Phoenix, and this, like I said, this is all like way too early before qualifying and all that. Ryan Blaney's got my vote. He's definitely going to be on my fantasy. And I really want to put Chris Bell on there because, I mean, he runs the he runs pretty consistent at Phoenix. So, but I mean, there's a few powerhouse drivers that you obviously want to put on there, but you like Larson and Byron. You definitely want them probably on there. I could see you putting Reddick on there just because I'm a huge believer in what's the word I'm looking for? Momentum. And he has had a heck of a lot of it.
I don't see him getting it at Phoenix though.
I really don't, but like I said, Ryan Blaney's still my favorite pick. So
I can see that.
Yep.
Maybe Joey Logano's going to come put a whooping on somebody. Who knows? All right, you ready to jump to some Slick Scheme Spotlight?
Let's do her tour. RHPD is brought to you by Happy Hour Racing, your destination for your officially licensed NASCAR and Formula One gear. From race day hats to driver apparel and detailed die-cast collectibles, subscription boxes that deliver fresh fan merch straight to your door, they've got something for every motorsports enthusiast. So head on over there and use code RHPD to support the podcast and grab the gear that helps you rep your racing passion.
Yeehaw. All right, so I get to go first. And
yes, sir.
Why would I pick any other car but this one? The Carson Hocevar.
I did like this. This didn't like it's the old Dale Earnhardt kind of throwback.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
kind of like a twist of his, but not quite the exact same. But I like it. I was kind of hoping he would actually ratchet strap himself to the back of SVG like he said pre-race, but he didn't.
That would be sick.
Yeah, he started 12th, finished all the way back in 31st, so not the best of days for him, but hey, first couple races weren't too bad for him. So,
Very true.
definitely, I like this car a whole lot better than the normal Ride the Dente car.
I do too. I think there's a lot more going on with it. I like it a lot better.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ready to jump over to yours?
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, it's sold out.
Distracted again.
Yeah, I'm distracted. I'm on Happy Hour Racing, looking at Chris Bell stuff.
Nothing wrong with that. You
Yep,
can do the
nothing wrong
same
with-
thing if you're watching right now and go spend some money.
Right. Anyway, that's pretty sick. I like those. I have kind of a different. Like usually ours connects. This one, I don't think it really connects. Other than this one, also is a restaurant. So Steve Park back in
technically it's a restaurant.
1997. Yeah. Drove this car for 5 races and failed to qualify for 4 of them. But I don't know. Like, this is really kind of like the beginning of like vinyl wrapping, and they were still painting cars, and it was really cool to see a burger and fries on the side of it.
It's got like some weird little flames on the side there too.
It just stuck out to me. Like, I don't want to say nostalgia because I don't necessarily remember this car, but it just like reminds me of like the Gen 4 era. Like, this thing looks awesome. It looks like what I think of when I think of NASCAR.
If you remember this car, you're just a Burger King fan.
Yeah, it's pretty plain, but it does it well, at least. But what really caught my attention was like the burger, the fries, and the drink. This is right as they were starting to play. And sorry about the picture quality. We couldn't find any that were obviously high quality because this was way back in 97. So
yeah, there weren't a lot of pictures, period. So.
Yeah. But this one definitely like kind of stuck out. Just like one of those forgotten schemes that ran obviously only one time in a race. But obviously the next year, Dale Earnhardt picked him up for DEI, and he ran the Pennzoil car, which is very memorable. But I don't know, it's just something kind of charming about this car. You know what I mean? Like it's a bad. I'll be the first one to tell you it's a bad scheme, but it I don't know. It just stuck out to me. I really liked it. Like if this was on a car today, we'd probably vote it the worst scheme of the week. But it's just something about that body style.
I don't know about that. I don't know about it. I don't know if it would be the worst one, but it definitely wouldn't be the best one.
Yeah, I just think it's really cool. So it's definitely one of those niche ones. You know what I mean? Like, since we've been doing this, we try not to duplicate our schemes very often. I mean, unless you're picking one from last race. I mean, there you kind of get a freebie, but this one is just like, as far as old ones, I couldn't find. This was the only picture I could find of it on track.
And I tried to look for some different pictures, but there weren't none.
No. The only thing they made diecast of this one, which I was kind of surprised.
Well, that was back in the day when they probably didn't have a minimum order.
True. They just mass produced them and shipped them out to stores. So it's not like you would order them online anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my pick.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We want more than 172. We've lowered our goal. We only want 200 by Talladega.
Yep.
Essentially, you got like a month and a half. Help us get there. No, you wanna.
That's right. Also, just a reminder, don't forget to tap our shoulders at Dega and tell us the magical key phrase. Be the first one to tell us, and you will get a signed diecast.
Indeed. You gotta go back and watch the show to get it. We're not gonna tell you again right now. Alrighty. Anything else you want to cover before we shut it down?
No, I think we're good.
Alrighty. Well, that is the checker flag for this week's show. Keep your engines revved, and we'll catch you on the next episode, Hale Raisers.